Hey everyone, I hope that you guys are having an amazing day wherever you're at. Right now, here in Dallas, Texas, it is actually cold weather, surprising for it being like ending of March. But what I wanted to just come on today and share is my philosophy towards birthdays. So, today is my birthday. I was born March 28, 1994. And, I've always had such a healthy, loving, happy, ecstatic, and a really exciting time when I think about birthdays. I think about birthdays like cake and ice cream and balloons and, just partying and having a good time. But as I get older and as after I became a mother, I really started to change my perspective on birthdays. Now, as a kid, all of my birthdays were always celebrated, and it was such a happy time, get to be 1 year older than you were, and just to know that you were growing up into an adult. And then somewhere, I want to say after I turned like 23, 24, probably, I started to, my philosophy started to change because then as I began to kind of like listen more towards like societal views and whatnot towards aging, it really made me feel scared, as if there's like this ticking time clock as to what and where an individual should be at whatever age that they're at. Meaning, by the time you're 22, 21, 22, you should already have this accomplished and then this checked off your list. And, you know, after that, you should have a career, and then you should have a, family and XYZ. And so my philosophy towards birthdays really became jaded and like skewed in a way. And, when I became a parent, it dawned on me that the day that is my birthday is also the day that my mother gave birth to me. So, I mean, obviously, I know it's like, well, duh. But it really became this double celebration that I now have and respect towards birthdays, more so because it means that, and just for me, I know that this can be a subjective topic of discussion, but for me, and my mom not being here anymore, I love celebrating my birthday even more now because of the fact that it was the day that my mother became a mom. It was the day that our connection really became infinite. And even though that she is no longer here, that doesn't make her any less present than it had ever before. I find today very happy and very just emotional because yes, I am, 32 years old. And 32 years ago on this day is a day that growth really became evident in what it is that to me, it means to be a parent. That's unconditional love, and that's this endless gratitude towards who it is that you help to create. So I say that to say all this. I am so happy and so in love at the fact that today is not only my birthday, but the day of my mother giving birth. And it's just like really beautiful. I'm very grateful and thankful to be this age, because also there are family members and friends as well who have never seen this age. They've never seen past the age of, I had this one cousin who never seen past the age of 24 because he passed away at that age. And another cousin was only like 27, who I was really close with growing up. And though sometimes, I feel I am, you know, getting quote unquote older, because I know when I was 15 years old, I was like, oh my gosh, 30 years old is like, oh, like you're so old and like you're ancient and that's like dinosaur, like you're prehistoric. But it's so funny because now I'm like, yeah, I am 32 and I genuinely really love it. And though I may, you know, be different like physically, like I know for a fact my body isn't as, I don't have like say as much stamina or like energy sometimes as when I was like a bit younger. I'm like, you know, I'm happy. I'm doing all that I can for my health, and I'm really incorporating a more positive philosophy towards birthdays and genuine love when it comes to self. So I just wanted to share that with you guys today. I also really wanted to celebrate like my mom, and so I went ahead and I brought pink flowers just because, and like for her, as well as, you know, the double celebration that I talked about. And really funny because yesterday was actually my grandma's birthday, my mom's mom. And so I feel like with me, birthdays now are just such fun and happiness and just a time to really like reflect on where it is that you are in your life and really just to continue to enjoy, you know, regardless of your age. I really don't believe that that's what defines you like as a person. We all have our own like paths and journeys that were specifically made for us. So I just wanted to get on here and say that I am going to be doing some homework right now. I'm here in my school. Let me show you guys around. It's only me right now, and I'm in the engineering and technology building, I believe this is. There's like computers behind me. Oh, and my phone, you guys can see that. But yeah, that's just like my thoughts and mindset towards philosophy of birthdays. So I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Aloha and take care, y'all.